Dagon was a false god worshipped by the Philistines, one of Israel's greatest enemies in the Old Testament. He was considered a god of grain and fertility, and many believe he was represented as part man and part fish, showing his supposed control over both land and sea. Temples dedicated to Dagon appear several times in the Bible, and his worship shows the emptiness of idolatry compared to the power of the living God. One of the most famous stories involving Dagon is found in 1 Samuel 5. After the Philistines captured the Ark of the Covenant in battle, they placed it inside the temple of Dagon as a trophy of victory. They believed their God had defeated the God of Israel. But the Lord quickly showed who truly had power. The next morning, the priests of Dagon found their idol fallen face down before the ark. They set it back up, but the following day, Dagon had fallen again, this time broken. His head and hands were cut off, lying on the threshold, leaving only the body. This dramatic event revealed that Dagon was powerless before the presence of the true God. Not only was Dagon's statue destroyed, but the hand of the Lord struck the Philistines with tumors, bringing terror to the people of Ashdod. The Philistines moved the ark from city to city, but everywhere it went, God's judgment followed. Eventually, the Philistines were forced to return the ark to Israel, acknowledging that they could not stand against the God of heaven. This showed all of Israel and her enemies that idols have no strength compared to the Lord Almighty. Dagon appears again in Judges 16 during the story of Samson. After Samson was captured and blinded by the Philistines, they brought him to the temple of Dagon for a great feast. Thousands of Philistines gathered to celebrate, praising Dagon for giving Samson into their hands. But God was not mocked. Samson prayed for strength one last time, and God granted his request. Samson pushed against the pillars of the temple, collapsing the entire structure and killing more Philistines in his death than in his life. Once again, Dagon was proven false, powerless to protect his worshippers against the judgment of God. These stories remind us that idols may seem powerful to those who trust in them, but they are nothing but man-made images.